podcast.
Welcome to MeatEater Trivia, the only game show where conservation always wins. I'm your host, Spencer Neuharth, and today we're joined by Randall, Brody, John, Nate, Max, and Dr. Solomon David. This episode of Trivia is brought to you by Land.com. This is a 10-round quiz show with questions from MeatEater's 4 verticals, which are hunting, fishing, conservation, and cooking, and there is a prize. MeatEater will donate $500 to the conservation organization of the winner's choosing. Dr. David is a guest on an upcoming episode of MeatEater. Give folks a preview of what we talked about with you for 2 hours.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Spencer, and everybody. So I'm Dr. Solomon David. I'm at the University of Minnesota in the Department of Fisheries, Wildlife, and Conservation Biology. My area of expertise is fish ecology, particularly those underappreciated fish like gars, which we've got an alligator gar skull right here, buffalo, suckers, those types of native non-game fish, and how we can kind of use those to learn about conservation and management of our natural resources.
And longtime appreciator of the native rough fish here at Trivia. Our logo, Dr. David, is a squirrel riding a fish. Do you know what kind of fish that is?
Yeah, it looks like a red horse to me.
That is absolutely
Very
a
cool.
short-head red horse. That's our logo. That's on everything we do for
So
Trivia.
he wasn't making it all up.
Moxostoma macrolepidotum, if we want to get into
Oh,
details.
okay.
All right, that's more like it. That's more like it.
Say it again. What is it?
Moxostoma macrolepidotum.
Okay.
Short-head red horse.
Say
All
that
right.
10 times fast.
I like it. Trivia strengths and weaknesses when it comes to hunting, fishing, conservation, cooking. What do you think?
You saw all of my strengths in that scientific name and the description, so that's about it. I would say fishing if it's about actual fish and maybe
Okay.
conservation, but I'm going to make you all look good.
All right, we'll find out. Here's our infrequently asked questions segment. If you have a trivia-related question for our crew, send it to trivia@themeateater.com with the subject line IFAQ. Multiple listeners want to know, where is Chester? Chester moved away. He moved back to Wisconsin. We have, but it keeps
Where
coming.
is he right
it's an
now?
FAQ.
or-
He's some. Yeah, this is actually an FAQ, not
We
an
can call him.
IFAQ. Max has had to replace Chester as our lovable northern person here in the office.
That's news to me.
Well,
but
someone
sweet.
on radio asked a few weeks ago what you do here at MeatEater, Max.
Yeah.
And you've replaced Chester of that niche of just like really nice.
Being a Midwesterner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very northern part.
Northern, okay.
Yeah, way up there.
Yeah.
So you're
kind of Steve's waterfowl guide these days too.
Yeah, it sure seems like it.
Mm-hmm. You guys got into some birds.
Yeah, youth opener.
Mm-hmm. So you weren't pulling the trigger.
I was not. That was
But
2 weeks
Steve
ago.
did.
Yeah, Steve pulled the trigger on a crane, which is really cool. And it was pretty funny because like every time we heard cranes, Steve was like, "Jimmy, give me your gun, give me your gun," because he was the only one with the crane permit.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was pretty hilarious.
Chester wasn't going to guide Steve to any birds if he still lived here. So you've got
Maybe
that.
some fish.
Maybe the fish.
So Steve upgraded. That's what you're saying.
Ooh.
It depends if
We
you
could
like
ask
fish
him.
or
Chester,
ducks.
we miss you. Come back.
All right, we have some housekeeping. In a previous episode, I was clowned for my pronunciation of the small furry animal that's spelled P-I-K-A. Well, according to the book Cascade Olympic Natural History, Danielle Matthews says that while most Americans say pica, the rest of the world says pika. And Merriam-Webster has 2 acceptable pronunciations, providing audio for both. Play it, Phil.
Pica. Pika.
So which one? You could either sound like Brody
I would say pika.
and say pica.
No,
Or you could sound cool.
As a child raised on Pokemon, it's
Pikachu.
Pika. There's only one.
Pika.
Pika.
So
Pika.
Brody, you can
Pika.
say it, Pika.
I'll never say it that way.
All right. Now, the Shelby Index for today is a 5, so I'm putting us on perfect score alert. And with that, we're on to the game of
Usually a
trivia.
letdown.
Here we
Play the
go.
drop, Phil.
Look, I need to know what I stand to win.
Everything.
How's that?
You stand to win everything.
Game on, suckers!
You know, Solomon, a lot of people think this is a carp, and I always correct them. I say, no, that is a short head.
I
always thought it was a
appreciate
carp.
that, doing the good work.
I feel like the TV is angled too far towards Spencer.
Oh, wow.
I'd like more of the TV.
Phil, can you
please.
help him out?
Well,
Solomon, do you know what you call a fish with no eyes?
I go ahead.
Nice. Thanks for letting me have that one.
Question 1, the
Go
topic
ahead.
Thanks, Phil.
is
Thanks, Phil.
hunting.
Is that one of the
better.
questions?
This first question is going to be multiple choice, and it's brought to you by Land.com. Of these states, which has the cheapest farmland per acre? Is it Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Missouri, or Indiana? Of these states, which has the cheapest farmland per acre? And this data was published by the USDA in 2025, just last month. Is it Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Missouri, Indiana? Which one has the cheapest farmland per acre? Is everybody ready? Go ahead and reveal your answers. We have Solomon saying Missouri, Nate, Missouri, Randall, Pennsylvania, John, Pennsylvania, Max, Pennsylvania, Brody, Missouri. The correct answer is Missouri. Half the room.
What about all the corn down there?
Got that one right.
All them cows, dude.
Again, this data was published by the USDA in 2025. According to them, Missouri has the cheapest land in the Midwest at $5,000 per acre. Indiana is $8,800, Pennsylvania $8,500, and Wisconsin is $6,400. The most expensive farmland is in Iowa and California, which are over $10,000 per acre, while the least expensive farmland is in Wyoming and New Mexico at $1,000 per acre. Question 2, the topic is cooking.
Shoot.
This next great question is via Titus McKenty. Hatchet and chopper are synonyms for this 7-letter word that's defined as, quote, a butcher's implement for cutting animal carcasses into joints or pieces. Hatchet and chopper are synonyms for this 7-letter word that's defined as a butcher's implement for cutting animal carcasses into joints or pieces.
John, I know it's not really your fault, but if you want to try to stop squeaking the chair so much.
Sorry.
Come on, John. Quiet down over there.
Yeah.
Nate,
Getting a little
did
too
you-
rowdy over here.
Did you get the first one right?
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
Solomon, Nate, and Brody did get that one right.
I usually do well in the beginning, then fall apart around question 5.
I usually fall apart after the first one.
Hatchet and chopper are synonyms for this 7-letter word that's defined as a butcher's implement for cutting animal carcasses into joints or pieces. Brody and Nate and Randall all seem to like their answers. John, do you have this one right?
No.
Solomon, how about you?
I doubt it, but I got
Okay,
7
7
letters, I think.
All right. Maxwell,
That was my main goal.
Better than
7.
0.
I'm like,
Max, do you give up?
Sure.
John, do you give up?
Yes.
Go ahead and reveal your answers. We have Solomon saying bonesaw, Nate cleaver, Randall cleaver, Max and John without answers. Brody says cleaver. The correct answer is cleaver. A recent test from Serious Eats found that cleaver sharpness is far more important than cleaver weight when it comes to chopping through bones. Their favorite cleaver was a $65 Victorinox that beat out cleavers that were more than 3 times its price. Question 3, the topic is fishing. Does anyone own a cleaver? I don't.
I got a, Hexclad? Does that sound right?
Yeah. I
It
know
works-
them from
it
Pots
works
and Pans.
Pretty good.
Okay.
Big fan.
What are you going to swing that cleaver at this fall, Randall?
Probably
Give me an
nothing.
example.
Probably nothing. I have
Frozen pizza, fruit.
Yeah, I've got that. One of the butchering kits that I bought like 15 years ago. It's got 7 knives, and I use 2 of them.
How about you, Brody? Do you use a cleaver at home?
Now and then, yeah.
Question 3, the topic is fishing. Smallmouth, bigmouth, and black are all types of this sucker.
I was so close to just putting bass down.
Yeah.
Smallmouth, bigmouth, and black are all types of this sucker. This is a bone for our guest.
do you need scientific names too?
For you, we could do that. The rest of the room, we'll just accept the common name. Brody, you have this one right?
I think so.
Okay, how about you, Nate?
Nope.
Randall?
I think so.
Smallmouth, bigmouth, and black are all types of this sucker. Brody, do you like Max's answer?
No.
Max is now erasing.
No, I'll stick with it. Stick with your gut.
Okay. John, do you have an answer?
I do not.
Do you give up?
Yeah.
Go ahead and reveal your answers. We have Solomon saying buffalo, Nate.
All right.
Nate, buffalo.
Nate, easy.
Randall, buffalo. John without an answer. Max says common. Brody says buffalo. The correct answer is the buffalo.
Right.
Big mouth buffalo are the biggest and oldest sucker fish in North America. They can reach weights of 70 pounds and live longer than 100 years. Their native range stretches from Manitoba to Alabama. Solomon, I actually came across 2 other species of buffalo that I didn't know existed until I was writing this question. Do you know what they are?
Besides the 3 that you mentioned?
Yes.
Oh,
What about buffalo carp?
We've got all 3 of those in Minnesota that you mentioned. What are those other ones?
The other 2 I didn't know about: a fleshy lip buffalo and southern buffalo.
Interesting.
Is that just splitters like doing their splitting thing?
Well, if our rough fish biologist doesn't know,
yeah,
then yes.
Suckers. There are like 80 species of suckers, so it's not terribly surprising, but that's impressive. I learned some in fleshy lip and southern.
Okay. Tell us some other cool stuff about buffalo. Why we should like buffalo?
Yeah,
so
the
much.
big mouth buffalo is one of our largest planktivorous fish. So they get huge, but they eat plankton. So they actually compete with invasive carp, and they can live for over 100 years. They actually improve their health as they get older. So there's some that they found down in Arizona that were introduced that are over 100 years old. They've been there since 1917, 1920, and their health is actually better than the younger ones. So. Cool fish.
You've eaten buffalo?
I have buffalo ribs actually just last weekend. They were really good.
There's a place in Nebraska that I know serves buffalo ribs. Where did you have yours at?
There was a Native Fish for Tomorrow fundraiser, and it was all about just educating about native fish.
Okay, give us a review.
I would say they come off just like actual, flesh off the, meat off the ribs, and not too fishy.
So there's a commercial fishery for them?
There is in Minnesota.
In Minnesota, there used to be the Outdoor Channel show called Bottom Feeders. Did you ever see that?
No, I did not.
It followed some commercial fishermen in Minnesota, who a large part of what they would catch would be channel catfish and buffalo and carp. So yeah, there's a small commercial fishery. I imagine a lot of that wound up in dog food, but I don't know what they were doing with all those buffalo.
I thought it was great. My kids liked it.
Did you have it smoked, grilled, fried?
It was fried mainly. Yeah.
Classic.
So you can eat the buffalo.
Yeah.
Question 4, the topic is wildlife. This next great question is via John Cromie. This cartoon animal who had a sidekick named Boo Boo lived in Jellystone Park.
The Boo Boo.
This cartoon animal who had a sidekick named Boo Boo lived in Jellystone Park.
Can't believe I actually know another one.
Okay. Solomon is going to have his third question correct.
This isn't one of those questions we'd call a differentiator.
Can I?
You mean like you and Randall, or excuse me, you and Brody, you're both going to get it right?
I don't know. Like something popped into my head, but I'm just doubting it.
I need a question that at this point that Nate won't get.
Oh, okay. Nate, do you have this one right?
Dude, it may be.
Okay.
Maybe.
This cartoon animal who had a sidekick
It's an old
named
cartoon.
Boo Boo lived in Jellystone
I remember
Park.
despising this cartoon as a kid.
Okay, there's a hint.
But you've come to appreciate it as an adult.
No,
Or as a father.
no, I like it's probably not even on it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, more hints.
It's pretty old school, but
Max, do you like your answer based on what you've heard so
Picnic
far?
Did you not
baskets.
read the question?
Max's answer was Boo Boo. Is that what he wrote down?
I said Boo Boo the bear.
Okay.
Goodness gracious.
This cartoon animal.
Buddy, you need to read that question a little more.
This should be like the
Sidekick
SATs. Isn't it SATs if you leave it blank, it's just neutral? We should do that.
Neutral. Well, I always said we should give negative points out.
Well, there you go.
Careful, Max.
Be careful what you wish
This
for.
cartoon animal who had a sidekick named Boo Boo lived in Jellystone Park. Okay. Max would rather just take a neutral.
No,
it does make sense that a cartoon animal named Boo Boo would have a sidekick named Boo Boo. I see where you're coming from.
Is everybody ready? Go
Thanks,
ahead
Brody.
and reveal your answers. We have Solomon saying Yogi, Nate and Randall saying Yogi. John
right.
without an answer,
Yeah.
Max without an answer. Brody says Yogi. The correct answer is Yogi. Yogi made his debut in 1958 as a supporting character on the Huckleberry Hound Show. He got his own cartoon, The Yogi Bear Show, in 1961. The program was sponsored by Kellogg's and featured segments from Snagglepuss and Yankee Doodle. Jellystone Park was based on Yellowstone National Park and even had a geyser named Old Faithful. Yellowstone briefly embraced the bear in the 1960s and had signs of Yogi that said, "Hey kids, don't feed the bears, and be sure Dad keeps the car windows rolled up." Phil has a picture of one of those signs from Yellowstone Park of Yogi holding that sign.
Hey, boo-boo.
My
name is also Boo-Boo.
I like the bottom of the sign says over 40 people have been hurt by bears this year.
Phil, his other catchphrase was that he's smarter than the average bear.
Yeah,
Can you do that?
No, but I know he always talked about the picnic basket.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
Nice.
right. And
Ooh.
Ranger
Yeah.
Smith.
Takes me back.
Very good. Question 5, the topic is conservation. This conservationist, who was best known for her work with primates, died on October 1, 2025. This might be that question you were looking for, Randall, with Nate.
It is.
Who has a blank whiteboard. This conservationist, who was best known for her work with primates, died on October 1, 2025.
Nate strikes me as the kind of person who doesn't open the news app on his iPhone very often.
I really
Nate, I
only
think-
read the journal, and they didn't have an article about primates.
I even got this one. How's it make you feel?
One time I almost got in a fight with a gorilla. There's a fun fact.
Wow.
Okay.
In Indonesia.
That's interesting.
Right
us
after I
more.
rode an elephant.
An actual
That's all
gorilla?
true. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think it was a gorilla.
It was probably an orangutan.
Orangutan.
no,
in
no,
Indonesia?
dude. I have a GoPro video of it
I'd
I
like
would
to
love
see
to
that.
see that. Yeah.
somewhere deep in my Google Drive.
What does it almost got in a fight?
I'll have to show you the video,
Did you have like a standoff? Like,
dude. It was like Planet of the Apes up in here.
You
Dude.
should just tell people
You're like, you want to
almost-
go, buddy?
Dude, he threw a rock at me.
what'd you throw at him?
Nothing.
Okay.
I beat my chest though, so I
Oh,
kinda had it
yeah.
coming.
This has all been a distraction from Randall to not get you to answer this, Nate.
I don't know, man.
This conservationist, who was best known for her work with primates,
Attaboy.
died on October 1, 2025. John, do you have this one
Thanks,
right?
Brody.
Okay, Nate,
I don't know. Dude.
waiting on you.
I like how Randall has the suck it Randall board.
Yeah, I think it's happened twice now.
Go ahead and reveal your answers.
I didn't spell it right, but
We
I'm
have
missing an L.
Nate saying Laura Bush, and then we have Solomon, Randall, John, Max, and Brody saying Jane Goodall. They got it. The correct answer is Jane Goodall.
That's a good answer, though.
R.I.P.
Dr. Jane Goodall spent over 6 decades studying chimpanzees in Tanzania. She worked to raise awareness about threats to wildlife and inspire a more harmonious relationship between people and the natural world. Goodall wrote 27 books and was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom earlier this year. She passed in her sleep at the age of 91. Phil, we're halfway through the game of trivia. Give us a scoreboard update.
With that question, everyone's on the board
Wow.
now. Yes. John and Max.
Surprising.
John and Max now have 1 point. Solomon, Nate, and Randall are tied up with 4. And in first place is Brody Henderson with
Right.
5 points.
Good game. Question 6. The topic is gear. This brand, whose name combines a color with a shape, claims to make, quote, the most innovative mountain equipment in the world. Brody and Randall know it. Our other 4 players do not. This brand, whose name combines a color with a shape, claims to make the most innovative mountain equipment in the world. Nate now joining them.
I'm going through my colors
Phil,
right now.
Is there a video game company called Red Square?
I don't believe so. If there is, it's not that big.
Is there an innovative mountaineering company named Red?
No, but I just was thinking, surely there's another company out there that combines a color with a shape.
This brand, whose name combines a color with a shape, claims to make the most innovative mountain equipment in the world. Solomon, do you have this right?
I definitely do not.
Okay.
I just chose a color and a shape.
Could work.
I hope it's not Red Square.
I know Red Scare.
Oh, no. Never mind.
Yeah,
Oh!
too much talking
Maybe.
and it popped
No,
into people's heads.
Solomon is in the running. Maybe this
I
will
don't
be
I don't think so, but
a
it's,
difference maker for him. You guys have been just rifling through my tiebreakers lately, and we're on pace today again for another overtime round.
Pick a shape, Max.
Does he have a color?
He's got a color.
This brand, whose name combines a color with a shape, claims to make the most innovative mountain equipment in the world. Steve looked at these questions before the show. He did not think he would get this one right.
Is that right?
Yeah,
I was surprised as well.
How odd.
Keep that hidden, man. He doesn't have an answer yet.
No.
Max,
Nate
Nate,
would be.
John, we're waiting on you three. Okay, now we're waiting on Nate and John.
John, what are the store boys going to say?
Oh, this is going to be a rough one.
All right, let's wrap this
It's
up.
always a rough one.
Go ahead and reveal your answers. We have Solomon saying Black Diamond. Nate says Black Ovis. Randall, Black Diamond. John without an answer. Max, Black Circle. Brody, Black Diamond. The correct answer
I meant
is
diamond.
Black
Oh,
Diamond.
man.
Yvonne Chenard created Chenard Equipment in the 1950s, which specialized in climbing gear. The company went bankrupt in 1989, then was purchased by a group of investors and turned it into Black Diamond. Today, the brand is best known for their outdoor apparel, trekking poles, backpacks, tents, and headlamps.
I was thinking of like basic shapes: circle, square, triangle.
I just bought this here Black Diamond
Oh,
carabiner
nice.
for my keys
okay.
for like $7.
I imagine most folks in this room have operated one of their headlamps.
Yeah, we had the headlamps.
before.
Mm-hmm.
Question 7. The topic is public lands. What is Canada's most visited national park?
National park. Oh.
Nate and Brody and Randall and John, all confident. What is Canada's most visited national park? Again, this is question 7.
I only know one.
Okay. You think it could be the one?
Well, apparently.
Have you been there?
Nope. It's on the
Close
list.
enough, Max.
I spelled it wrong.
Boy, now I'm...
What is Canada's most visited national park? Randall, if you have this right, have you been to this place?
There it is.
Well, I'm second guessing my answer now.
Yeah, based on the spelling. Either Max is really bad at spelling.
I just
Or I have
sometimes
it
I
wrong.
just get stressed out and just can't spell. And,
Mm.
I'm just nervous. Just
Randall having
put
some
an extra
second
consonant
thoughts.
in there.
Yeah.
Maybe, but he hasn't picked up his whiteboard or marker.
No, if the other answer that I'm thinking of is that if that's the actual answer, then it's going to be a 0%er.
Oh, wait,
okay.
wait.
wow.
Wait.
Ooh.
Hold
Okay,
on.
Nate.
Ooh.
Oh.
What is Canada's
Oh,
most
wait, I'm
visited
making my
national park? We're going to flip over our whiteboards after Nate is done with his newest answer. Go ahead and reveal your answers.
I do not.
We have Solomon without an answer. Nate says Niagara Falls.
That's a good one.
Randall says Banff. John, Banff. Max and Brody say Banff. They got it. The correct answer is
Sorry, did I make you say that?
Nice.
No, I had Jasper, so.
Oh, well, it touches it.
Yeah.
So that's close. Banff is located west of Calgary, and at 1.6 million acres, it's about the size of Everglades National Park. It had 4.3 million visitors last year, which would make it the 5th most visited national park in the United States. The park used to have woodland caribou, but the last 5 were crushed by an avalanche in 2009.
I'd like to know if most, like the majority of those visitors are from the U.S.
Are we sure? Is Niagara Falls not in Canada?
It's
It also has to be a national park.
It straddles the
Right.
border.
It's not a
on the
national park?
border.
No, not on the American side.
What about the Canadian side?
I don't know, Nate. You're not going to win this argument.
I'm looking at
Sorry.
That's a good question.
Question 8. The topic is cooking. This next great question is via Leland Hart. Chemist Ernest
That
Wright.
sounds like a soap opera name.
He's in the radio live chat every
And he writes
Sorry,
a lot of
sorry,
questions.
Spencer.
Chemist Ernest Wright invented this fluid, which is used on meats and in cocktails by burning hickory wood under a condenser. Chemist Ernest Wright invented this fluid, which is used on meats and in cocktails by burning hickory wood under a condenser. Max loves his answer. Brody and Randall also have answers. Nate has now joined them. Solomon, do you have this one right?
I don't think so, but
Okay.
it fits the category.
Does your lab have a condenser in it?
No, I don't think so. We've got a dryer. We have a drying oven. We're pretty low
doing
tech.
the opposite.
Yeah.
Chemist Ernest Wright invented this fluid, which is used on meats and in cocktails by burning hickory wood under a condenser.
You cheating over there? Or you
No.
researching?
I'm trying to learn about that.
Did that gorilla get a hold of your phone?
You know, Phil says you're not supposed to have those on while there's podcast.
There's-
going on.
It's just
Just
on
airplane mode.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Can I be honest? Because she's not in the room. It's mostly Corinne's phone. It's the same thing. You know how whenever Corinne's dogs go crazy, we get an email for the whole company, but it's we know it's about Corinne's dogs.
Maybe we should outlaw Corinne's phone like we outlawed our dogs.
Niagara's not a national park in Canada.
Thanks.
Did we outlaw her dog?
Are they outlawed?
I haven't seen him since that email.
Is everybody ready?
She's also been gone.
Love you, Corinne.
Go ahead and reveal your answers. We have Solomon saying simple syrup. Nate
liquid
says bitters.
Catching up, Nate.
Randall, liquid smoke. John, without an answer. Max and Brody say liquid smoke. They got it. The correct
Nice.
answer
Liquid
is
smoke.
liquid smoke.
No idea.
Liquid smoke is created by collecting droplets of condensation that are formed after burning sawdust. There is some disagreement on how safe it is to consume, but most scientists say that it's totally fine in small quantities. Liquid smoke is a common ingredient in marinades, soups, condiments, desserts, and old fashions.
And bear baiting.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah. The 2 bear hunts I've filmed, both of them have used bear.
Just because it's so powerful.
It's
really
powerful,
pungent.
but they then like all the other little critters that come into the bear bait, they say they track that scent all the way out with them.
Oh,
Wow.
I like
So-
that.
Yeah, liquid smoke.
Plus,
Great flavor
most
text.
scientists say
That's
it's
a hot tip.
totally fine.
Yeah, when you Google it, you'll find a few folks that disagree. Some people say it's worse than smoking itself.
Really?
Well, I said some folks.
I'd like to find that guy.
We got 2
Do
questions
my
left.
annual physical.
Phil, give us a scoreboard update.
Oh, catching up, Nate.
No,
You
dude.
feel it?
Happens every time.
Let's see. Well, John, Max, Solomon, and Nate can no longer catch up to win the game. But Randall has 7 points and Brody has 8 going into the last 2 questions.
Brody with the perfect game. Question 9, the topic is hunting. This is the place in a building that generates steam and hot water, which Outdoor Life says is, quote, the best spot to shoot a deer. This is the place in a building that generates steam and hot water, which Outdoor Life says is the best spot to shoot a deer. Brody, Max, Nate, all quick to answer. Not Randall, though. If he were to get this wrong and Brody gets this right, the game would be over.
I feel like Randall's just toying with us.
More of a headshot man.
This is the place in a building that generates steam and hot water, which Outdoor Life says is the best spot to shoot a deer.
I was reading this incorrectly.
You got it now, though.
I hope so.
Okay.
I've come up with a whole host of other answers
I
that
have no idea.
aren't a place you can shoot a deer. So
The boudoir.
Yeah, I was taking it literally. It's like we're shooting a deer in a building, but all right.
John, how we doing down there?
Not good. It's like I'm trying to think of how many ways this can be interpreted, and I'm trying to pick the right one.
This is the place in a building that generates steam and hot water, which Outdoor Life
really
says
that
is
simple?
the best
I
spot
think
to
that
shoot
simple.
a
I
deer.
think I got it. So yeah,
Okay.
I think you're overthinking it.
This may be a 100%er.
I hope I got it anyways.
As soon as John is done writing.
no, it's
It's not. I don't know.
Go ahead and reveal your answers.
There we go.
We have Solomon and Nate and Randall saying boiler room.
I don't know.
John says restroom.
Because that's where my mind went. Where would you choose to shoot a deer? Out the window.
Texas heart shot.
yeah, that's
Max and Brody say boiler room. That is correct. It's boiler room. The boiler
John, that
room
was funny.
refers to a deer's vitals where the heart meets the lungs. An arrow or bullet placed here will quickly kill the deer with minimal meat loss. Aiming here also allows for the greatest margin of error, especially when the deer is broadside or quartering away. All right, here's a correct answer review so far. 1 was Missouri, 2, Cleaver, 3, Buffalo, 4, Yogi. 5, Jane Goodall. 6, Black Diamond. 7, Banff National Park. 8, Liquid Smoke. 9, Boiler Room. Phil, let's do one more scoreboard update before question 10.
It's looking pretty good for Brody, who still has a perfect game and 9 points. But if he slips up on question 10, Randall has a chance to catch up and tie.
Question 10. The topic is conservation. This is our listener question of the week, which was won by Christina Scott for sending this great question. Christina is going to get a board game signed by the crew. If you want a chance to win our listener question of the week, then send your question to trivia@themeateater.com. This animal, which is crucial to agave and saguaro cacti, is the only mammal on the USDA's very important pollinator list. This animal, which is crucial to agave and saguaro cacti, is the only mammal on the USDA's very important pollinator list. For how specific you need to be. If you thought the answer was rainbow trout, you could just write down trout.
Nice.
I'm going to put an actual mammal down, actually, so...
Let me see.
Brody does not have an answer yet. As a reminder, if he gets this right, not only does he win the game, but we will double the donation to $1,000 today.
Nate, I'm going to give you a hint. Read all of the words in the question.
Oh.
Reminder, Brody is still in it.
Dude. There's a word in the question.
This animal,
it's too
which
late
is
now.
crucial to
I'm not gonna change
agave and saguaro cacti, is the only mammal on the USDA's very important pollinator list.
What am I missing, Randall?
There's a word in there.
Did Nate maybe not have a mammal written down?
I have no idea what you're talking
That's correct.
Is everybody ready?
I had a...
Again, if Brody gets this right, we will have a $1,000 donation today, and I think our second perfect game of 2025. Brody, is everybody ready?
Oh, I know what it is now.
You could change your answer.
No.
It's okay.
Integrity.
What did you just say?
Maxwell?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm out anyway, so...
Go ahead and reveal your answers. We have Solomon saying a bat.
Yep.
Nate, hummingbird. Randall, bat. John and Max without an answer. Brody says bat. The correct answer is bat, meaning Brody got that right.
All right.
And has the perfect game.
Wow.
The two most important bat species for pollination in North America are the lesser long-nosed bat and Mexican long-tongued bat. Bats pollinate 528 plant species worldwide, including dragon fruit, bananas, mangoes, coconuts, and avocados. You should actually cheers a bat every time you have a margarita because agave makes tequila and bats make agave.
And tequila makes her clothes fall off. As we all know.
Very good. That is
country
wise
song.
words from Luke Bryan. All right, Brody, what are we doing with the $1,000 donation today?
Solomon, what is it? Native fish for tomorrow?
Native fish for tomorrow.
Yeah, let's do those guys.
All right, awesome.
Oh, what do we like
Thanks
about
very much.
them? What is that $1,000 going to do,
I'll let
Solomon?
the expert explain.
I mean, they do a bunch of outreach activities, just promoting native fish. They also, submit comments when it comes to DNR about, what are we going to do? What are some, potential regulations? But again, it's really just promoting to the public, whether it's taking kids out fishing, putting together those types of activities. So I think it fits well. So
Great.
A lot of those guys are good friends of mine too. So appreciate it.
There you go.
Yep.
And Solomon had a strong showing today. 7 correct answers. He thought he was going to get 1 before we started recording.
And Randall had a
Appreciate the luck.
perfect game, except for one question about real estate prices, which might as well be, what song am I thinking of?
Well done, Brody. $1,000 going to one more time. What's it called?
Native fish for tomorrow.
Native fish for tomorrow. Join us next week for more MeatEater Trivia, the only game show where conservation always wins.
Thanks, Spencer. Thanks,
Thanks,
Phil.
Thank you.
Great
Thanks,
question.
everyone.
That was a good...
Yeah, Spencer from South Dakota, he's the host. Using those smooth, mellow tones, he lays them questions down. And he likes taking those 2- and 3-year-old bucks. And he's an avid amateur rock hound.